If you've followed our channel for any time now, you know that we've been RVing for 18 years.
But you probably don't know how this whole RV process began for us.
So we're going to tell you how our journey began in this episode of
Travels with Delaney.
Welcome back, everyone. My name's Patrick.
I'm Patty.
This is Truman.
And this is Little Bess.
And we are so excited you stopped by Travels with Delaney today. Now, this video is part of our monthly collaboration series that we do with several of our RV YouTube friends. But Patty, I'm super excited this month because we've added a guest collaborator. That's right, Matt from Matt's RV Reviews is joining our group this month to share his RV journey with everyone. Now, when we get to the end of this video, Patty's gonna pop a playlist.
Bing!
Patty, I said Matt was doing a video. I didn't say be Matt. But we'll still post that link at the end for the playlist. I'll also put links to all the individual videos down below in the description of our video. So let's start, Patty, with how the heck did we start RVing 18 years ago?
Well, what I remember is that when we had our pup Maddie then, and we were traveling in Jackson, Mississippi, down to see some Civil War battlefields, and we just struggled with finding nice hotels, motels, whatever, to stay in with our pup. And I think along our journey home or there, I think you had the idea of, why don't we look at getting a camper, like a pop-up.
And I think I asked you at that time if you had been a camper.
Right, and I had never. My family is not a camping family. We didn't even have tents. I don't remember tenting only one time with his sister. We were best friends, and we were in the backyard of her house, and we didn't even stay out there all night because your mom came out and thought we each needed to come inside. So that's my experience with camping.
And I wouldn't really call that camping.
No.
My family wasn't campers either, but when I was in high school, I did have a friend whose family had a travel trailer, and they used to take it out to one of the local campgrounds, and me and my friends would go out and use it for a week at a time. I also did a little bit of tent camping as a senior in high school, but honestly, my family itself was not really into camping. So we had never even considered camping as an option. We had just always traveled by hotels, and at one point we had bought a Disney Vacation Club.
Well, the whole family had, and we just traveled and went to the timeshare. So, yeah.
But once we became fur baby parents, and as Patty said with Maddie, we were struggling. We wanted to take Maddie with us, but it was just hard to find. And so I suggested we find a small pop-up. Because at the time we had a Saturn Vue little SUV.
With like a 1,500 tow capacity or whatever.
Not much at all. And I was thinking I'd be able to find a pop-up that we could tow.
Oh my goodness, they're heavier than you think.
Yeah, I remember because you had one request in the RV.
I wanted a bathroom.
And to find a pop-up at the time with a bathroom built in, they were usually 2,000 pounds plus.
Too heavy.
So we were out looking one day, and we found this tab sitting on the showroom floor at a Jayco dealer.
So cute. This teardrop was awesome. It was so cute. The interior was awesome. I think the owner had only used it maybe once or twice.
Yeah, the story was that a gentleman had bought it and they used it once or twice. His wife hated it, and so they had traded it in at this Jayco dealer on a big Jayco, and the Jayco dealership honestly just wanted it gone.
Yeah, it was so cute. You'd walk in the one cute little door, and it had a U-shaped dinette, but that could be folded down into a bed and had all this storage. Had a nice sink, a little refrigerator, a little cook stove.
But it didn't have
a bathroom.
And so we ended up compromising. We ended up buying one of those portable toilets that we would keep in there in case anybody in the middle of the night, as opposed to walking to a bathroom.
Because after we saw it, we were like, let's think about this. We drove home, it's like an hour drive, and we just kept talking about it, thinking about it, doing more research about it. And we're like, I think this is going to be a good starter for me.
Yep.
And so we got the little porta potty, and then, I jumped right in there and had my little bag to go to the shower house. It worked out. It was great.
Yep. And I remember our very first trip, we took it from our home about 30 minutes away to a local state park. And
I think call it a shakedown trip or whatever.
And there were a couple things I remember about that. Number one, I remembered thinking, we have to get a new tow vehicle because it struggled going up hills.
Oh my gosh, because in our little area here, it gets kind of hilly.
Yep.
Not big hills, but man, our little SUV did not do well. It
and
was
then
hard.
The other thing I remember was that first night when we went to lay down,
we were like,
what have we done? We just never camped, and especially in something that small with, where we had to make the dinette into the bed, and it wasn't necessarily the most comfortable with the cushions.
This thing had some cool amenities. It had air conditioning, it had a heat pump, it had like a max air. It had some really cool features, and it was plush. let's say it was something good to start with.
Yeah.
So,
And honestly, after a few nights, we realized
love
we were
it.
going to have so much fun. And so, one, we ended up getting a truck right after that
Yeah.
because we knew we had to have a bigger
I think it was
vehicle.
your red Silverado, wasn't
It
it?
was the very first truck I ever owned. And we, for 2 years, took that thing
Loved it.
everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
I remember going to Myrtle
I
Beach,
think we took it to Gettysburg.
Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg was cool because we could get right near the stream. We could get in some really cool spots with this tiny little thing and had so much fun with it, and it was a blast.
But after 2 years, we
Yeah.
kind of decided that we really did want our own bathroom.
Right.
And that began a series of
Trailers.
upgrades. Yes. We're now on trailer number 11 after
Yeah.
18 years. Now,
I mean,
what's the shortest we've ever owned a trailer? I believe it's about 9 months. The
Yep.
most we've ever owned a trailer, that was our 35-foot fifth wheel for
8 years.
8 years.
And loved that thing.
And now, if you're new to our channel, we just purchased back on Memorial Day weekend a 2023 Alliance Avenue 22 ML, 27 foot in length,
Yep.
and we are loving it.
love it. It is just beautiful. I love it. I think, you go through transitions of time and how your travel changes and your lifestyle, and I think this is where we are at this moment. It's great.
Yep. Now, Patty, what is it about RVing today that you would say you love?
I love, I guess, just the people you meet. Everyone in the campground just seems so friendly and willing to help you out if you have an issue, and it's just the people. It's so much fun, and you meet so many cool people. Like on our trip just recently, we met some really cool people, and it was just so much fun.
Yeah. I like the fact that when we go on trips, we're taking our mattress,
Yep.
we're taking our sheets, our towels. We have a kitchen where we can cook our own food. We don't have to eat out all the time.
Right, you can stock the fridge, the freezer. We can have all the things we need for the pups, and it's my dirt. So I'm not worried about it, someone else's germs. It's my germs. So
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah, we used to literally sometimes have to re-clean rooms that we would check into because they weren't cleaned properly. And so it's like, if this is dirty, it's our dirt, as Patty would say.
Yeah, your mom, sister, and I would always wet wipe down doorknobs at the timeshare. We just, even though they cleaned it, we just were trying to be extra cautious on the cleanliness. So
18 years in, you think we'll be stopping anytime soon?
I don't think so. I think this is just our way of travel. Because, we love pups. We want them to go. If we can't go, they don't go. That's our motto. We just don't do it. And I guess I said that backwards.
Yeah, if they can't go, we don't go. But it's probably true. If we can't go, they probably aren't going either. So.
I said it backwards, but we just love having them with us. They're part of the family, and we just love camping. There's so many cool places to see. Your uncle said it great when we were with them in Boston this last month, that, there's so many neat places to see in our country that we haven't even seen yet.
Yep.
And it's just so fun to go and see and enjoy.
18 years in, I feel like the journey's just getting going.
Oh, yeah.
I am going to be curious to find out, how did Matt get into RVing, as well as all of our other YouTube friends. So, Patty, go ahead and pop that playlist for me. Right over my face again, no problem. As long as everybody gets to click on it, go check out all of the other videos. I'll also put links for all those videos down in the description.
Yeah.
And until next time, everybody, we'll see ya.
On down the road.
Bye. I am waving, you just can't see me. Wait, maybe you can. Can you see me now?
Come over here.
Bye.